Hi, everybody. Pastor Tim Warren here with your daily Bible study. I know this is a little different than my normal setup, but this is going to be a little bit of a different Bible study. I had a verse planned I wanted to talk about, and I kind of wanted to talk about what it meant in my life and some of the implications we need to realize as Christians, but it wasn't really a happy, yay Bible study. And I'm going to be real with you. That's kind of why I'm doing it this way, is I wanted to be real with you. It's been a rough week in a lot of different aspects. Just to give you an example of one way it's been a rough week. Yesterday I was in Rome and I was crossing the street. I had the right of way not only legally as a pedestrian, but I had the sign. And so as I was walking, about as far from me as I am to the camera, a car went right in front of me. Thankfully, the only words that came out of my mouth were goodness gracious. So there's the positive side of that. So just things like that has made this a rough week. And as I was setting up the camera, as I was getting ready to do this, I said, God, I can't do this. I can't, I can't pile on even more. And so I opened up my Bible app on my iPad and I did something called the Lucky Dip. And if you aren't aware of what the Lucky Dip is, it's an interesting term. I like the term, but you open up the Bible and you just pick a verse. You open up the Bible wherever it opens, and you close your eyes and point. And that's the verse that the Lord is giving you. And that is a crazy way to think. Ron Phillips put it this way, and I agree with him. I don't discredit the Lucky Dip. I don't think it's bad to sometimes take a lucky dip. Now, that is not how you need to get all your answers. Lord, do I need to do this? Let's do the lucky. I'm not going with that. However, sometimes when you just need that, I'm not going to discredit the lucky dip in that way. And here's why. I was getting ready to do this, and I decided to do the lucky dip. But I did the lucky dip the 2020 way. And so I opened up my Bible app and I went to the home page, and they have a verse of the day on there. And so I was like, I'm going to look at this verse of the day. And if it's positive, I'm going to use it. And so I looked down, and all it showed me was the reference. It didn't show me the verse or anything. And so I looked down and I read the book, and it was Revelation. And I was like, great. The one time I'm looking for some positivity, the one time I'm really trying to find that encouragement without being cheesy and just looking up a random encouragement verse. And so I saw it. I was like, great, Revelation. There's a lot of fire, brimstone, wrath, seals, monsters, all these different things in Revelation. So I clicked the box with the verse of the day in it, and it was Revelation 21 and 4. And God will wipe away every tear from their eyes. There shall be no more death, nor sorrow, nor crying. There shall be no more pain, for the former things have passed away. Out of the entire book of Revelation, I do a lucky dip out of the entire Bible with the verse of the day. You never know what you're going to get. But I see it's in the book of Revelation, and it's that. Wipe away every tear, no more crying, no more sorrow. And what I want to say this, I feel like the Lord knows what we need sometimes. And the Lord knew I really needed something positive to look at and something positive to talk about. And so he spoke to me through that. He spoke to me and he helped me realize that weeks like this aren't going to matter. Rough days are not going to matter. And I want to say that it's easy to focus on the bad because there's been a lot of good this week. I got to go golfing with Pastor Sean, Pastor Patrick, and Coach Blake. I had a fabulous lunch yesterday. I had some great memories with my kids at camp this week. We did a lot of great things. We made TAWs. We did skits. I brought in a puppet I have been dying to try out. So I've gotten to do a lot of great things. I've had a lot of great times this week. But it's so easy to focus on the bad when we have to realize that these things aren't going to matter. I'm going to get 5 weeks down the road and I'm going to forget about all this, especially getting almost hit by a car yesterday. I'm going to forget about that one, hopefully. But, but I'm going to forget about this. Now, I'm not going to forget about all the good. I'm going to remember golfing with everybody this week because I hit the best drive of my life. And y'all have heard Pastor Sean in daily reflections and Bible studies tell you what a bad golfer I am. But I hit a drive, a very good drive, a complimentary drive All those guys complimented me. And, that's something I'm not going to forget. I have a picture of it on my phone. I had a fantastic lunch yesterday with a great person. It was a great thing that I'm not going to forget because it was wonderful. So there was so much good, but I allowed it to be overshadowed by the bad. And when when the bad's not going to matter. The bad is not going to matter. God will work it out. God will work through it, and sometimes things just happen. So my encouragement to you today is God knows where you're at. God knows what you need. God knows what you need to hear. So ask him and listen to him. And my other point is don't let the bad cloud your vision. That's the easiest thing to do is to let the bad cloud your vision and forget about the good. So focus on the good this week. Think about 3 good things that happened this week. So let me see. My lunch yesterday, my drive, and then my camp kids, doing some fun activities with them and getting out to try. Y'all have seen Tricky Twig on Bible study. I got to try him for the first time. So those are 3 good things that have happened this week. So I'm going to forget about the bad, and I hope you can too. I hope you have a great week, and I hope you have a fantastic day. God is moving at Irwin Hill, and I'm just excited to be a part of it. I love you, and I'll see you next time.